The mint julep. It's simple, cooling and minty. It's just like your housemate. You spend all the rent money down the bookmakers, losing it on a horse. This drink is linked to the Kentucky Derby, which happens in a few days' time, and I'm hoping by the end of this video, a whole entire state doesn't despise me. But there's always time for that. Okay, the ingredient lineup's quite simple. We've got bourbon whiskey, mint leaves and sugar. I decided to use a cube. Others might prefer using simple syrup or more refined sugar. This cocktail is also served in these cups, which remind me of something a terrible magician would use at a fair, where they would con you out of all your pocket money. Let's kick this off by adding the sugar. I'm going to give this a muddle, and why I like using cubes is you get different sized pieces of sugar which add texture and give you sugar hints throughout the cocktail. Okay, then add 8 or so mint leaves. You can go a bit extra or a bit less if you want, and then give these a light muddle, and then what I do is I stir it in with the sugar and then around the cup so it incorporates those mint oils. Add 2 ounces, that's 60 ml of bourbon of your choice. Then you need some crushed ice. I suggest you prepare this beforehand. I made this earlier in a Lewis bag and smashed it to smithereens with a mallet, whilst my neighbours were enjoying the sun in their garden, and they've been having building work done today, so there is a slight possibility they think I'm being petty or a tad passive aggressive. Add a couple of scoops of the crushed ice into the julep cup and then stir until the outside of the cup is frosted. The mint julep started being mentioned around the 1770s in the south of the USA, and apparently it was even prescribed as a medicine once. And also there's other information on it that it was made with other spirits like rum and gin. Nowadays mint juleps have been associated with the Kentucky Derby. It's been since 1938, where hundreds of thousands of these cocktails are consumed. Now to finish this off, keep packing the julep cup with ice and then snow cone it off with one big scoop at the end. Then you want to garnish this with a sprig of mint, give it a slap to wake it up. I gave this one too much of a dry slap, and then place this in your cup. Now the taste test on this. If you love bourbon and simplicity, this is a drink for you. The mint and sugar adds an extra dimension, and the cup with the crushed ice is really cool. Give the subscribe button a good dry slap, and most will enjoy. Have a couple more and behave yourselves.